everybody. This is Jay Dibbery with National LiveScan Association. Welcome to our 27th cut of LiveScan.Cafe. Today we have a surprise visitor for you folks out there. Her name is Patricia Kosich. She knows a lot of stuff about fingerprinting, so don't let the kindness take you for a weakness. And today we're going to talk about a different type of topic, more like why you really shouldn't get involved with LiveScan fingerprinting. But we'll go more into detail in a few seconds right here. But first, let me go ahead and add Patricia to our stream right here. And people out there, please, if you can, give a shout out to her by leaving the comments below. Welcome her to the LiveScan.Cafe. Patricia, how you doing today?
I'm doing great, thank you. How about you?
Pretty good, pretty good. So this is your first real live streaming session, isn't it?
Yes, a little nervous.
Understood. That's how it goes sometimes. Welcome to LiveScan.Cafe. I share with folks you have a lot of experience in fingerprinting. They might not know you about one of our master. I think you're our first master instructor we had for the association. They might not know that there, but she's the first master LiveScan instructor we have for the association. And we want to talk about today about why people shouldn't become a LiveScan provider or start their own LiveScan business. A lot of people should. There's some folks out there who might not be a good fit for them. I just want to talk about some pointers and some thoughts about that there and give people an idea if this is a good fit for them or not. I don't want to scare people away. I just believe in keeping things real. So one of the things that come to my mind right away, I'm sorry. Oh, hold on for a second. Got to do it. I got to do it. The Big J cup out there, guys. For LiveScan.Cafe, got your cups, tip them up. Hold on. Oh, you know this is good. Whew, hot too. It's LiveScan.Cafe, got the Big J cup. All right. One thing that come to me in a way is I see folks out there trying to get involved in the organization, trying to get involved in the business of doing fingerprinting, and right away they are trying to nickel and dime everything. And to me, it's like a red flag. How you can start a real efficient business if you're trying to nickel and dime everything right away? This is a good paying business opportunity out there. And if your mindset's trying to always nickel and dime everything, you might not put yourself in a position to scale up to the next level. That's just me. I just believe you're going to start having effective business. If you come across being cheap all the time, trying to penny pinch everything, which happens from time to time, but there's some folks out there don't want to pay nothing at all and get everything for free and expect the business to come to them without even investing in their own business. That's just my thoughts out there.
Well, it takes money to make money.
That's true.
That's for sure.
That is true. And what do you mean by takes money to make money? We all know you start yourself an investment, but you met people like I did before where they want to invest in the business, but they don't want to pay for anything, they want to pay for free. Besides it takes money to make money, anything else you could share with the audience out there? Why, that mindset might be the best mindset for them, or they might see things differently?
You need to look at it as this. You're investing in yourself. You need to take it seriously. It is a business. Treat it as such. You need to show your clientele that you care, because if you're skimping on things, like I noticed a lot of the comments I get, for the instance, as little as the Cornhusker solution. A lot of technicians do not offer that, and therefore I get that invariably. Oh my goodness, you're so quick. And people were the last few places I've been, they were struggling to take my prints. And my first question to them is, did they give you the Cornhusker solution? And I said,
Yes.
no. And that is, yeah, you may be saving a couple pennies here and there. However, what is your time worth? And then what is your customer's time worth? Because you're taking your time, wasting a lot more time that you would have saved if you would have bought the lotion, and your customer is in and out, and they're impressed and appreciate that.
That's true. Because same thing ourselves on our end, when people come to us for fingerprinting services and we do certain things, also retabs, Another thing for ink card fingerprinting. For those out there who took a training program, you're well aware of retabs, what they are. If you are providing fingerprinting services and ink card fingerprinting services, and you don't use retabs, you're doing your client you're doing your client a,
At this
a,
service.
a disservice. I'm about to say piss poor service, but I'm saying a disservice there. A disservice. Because you're trying to cut corners to save a couple of cents.
Yeah,
But while you scratching out the roots, you're losing the fruits. If you're too busy trying to nickel dime, trying to save all the digging at the dirt all the time, you can miss an opportunity for yourself, get referrals from customers, and customer satisfaction. Don't
exactly.
come across being too cheap with your customers. This is a business. If your mindset's like that, you attract the same type of customers who want to nickel and dime you. They must say,
Comes to mind the wipes. The wipes, remember the wipes? If you
that's
get
right.
very low quality wipes, when they wipe their hands, debris stays on the hands. And then when you're fingerprinting, you're going to get some of that reflects on your print.
Mm-hmm.
So you need to buy some reasonably quality. Don't go overboard, but get some reasonably quality uh, wipes so you
Mm-hmm.
don't waste your time trying to find what is that, and then you look at the finger, and then there's some fiber on there. So you're wasting a lot of time.
That's right. So if we have a scarcity mindset, that's another thing, having a scarcity mindset, or you're trying to nickel and dime everything, this is not the business for you. I'm just trying to keep this real. Now, if you're just the opposite, it's a good thing to be just the opposite. So, talking about having a mindset of scarcity, that can mean many different things. Where you're trying to nickel and dime everything, or you just don't see yourself going to the next level, or you can't go to the next level in your life or your business endeavors because you have a certain mindset. My belief, sometimes if you set your goals too low, you'll make them. And that's why you're failing in life because your goals are too low. Set them higher. Don't have that scarcity mindset. If you believe you could do fingerprinting, then do it. Don't look for reasons why you're going to fail. Look for those opportunities why you could succeed in offering fingerprint business. So focus on the positive attributes of starting your own live scan fingerprint business versus trying to find the one reason why you shouldn't do it. There's plenty of reasons out there. But if you're going to focus on the one reason why you shouldn't do it, this business is not for you. It's not. Stay focused on the bigger picture. You have plenty of folks in your ear talking about why you shouldn't do it.
Right.
But then again, you also got the folks out there, I think, telling you should do it, but a bunch of hype. You can make $10,000 every single second. I'd be nice. I'm working towards that goal ourselves, but it's not going to happen to everybody every single second. The
And some
government might
days
make
are
ten
gonna be
thousand dollars with the
yeah.
fees, but now that's not yet. Be nice.
Yeah, you also need to realize that there'll be days that are going to be happening. I mean, one every half hour, 15 minutes if you let it. And there are going to be days that there will be like two, three, but don't let that concern you because you'll make it up in the next day or the following day. I always look at my calendar. I may start maybe with one or two. By the middle of the day, I'm booked. And people tell me, "Can do you allow walk-ins?" And I said, "Well, once in a while I would if my day is slow, but I highly recommend the appointment because I never know what my day is going to be like. I can have very few people in the morning, and then by the middle of the day, I'm booked. And then I don't have space for you. You have to sit there and wait until I take care of my appointments." But honesty, that's another thing. Be very honest with your customers.
So you're saying if you're a very dishonest person, this shouldn't be the business for you. If you're not being honest, this is not the business for you.
No,
That's a good point.
I'm very upfront with my customers, and they appreciate that. And I remember what was the last week, a gentleman that had come to me for the second time. And he says, "You're brutally honest." And I said, "Well, I want you to know where I'm coming from, and I want you to understand what's happening here." He says, "No, no, I like it. I don't mean that in a bad way." And I said, "Well, as long as we understand each other."
That's true.
But it's
That is
good.
true.
It's good. Yeah.
a lot of folks sometimes are too scared to tell the truth or not too comfortable of sharing with the customer what is going to happen with the fingerprints being poor rich characteristics. There are some times where we fingerprint some folks and they're going to ask you, if this is a good fingerprint, it's going to be okay. And you're going to say, yes, it is. Yes, it is. But sometimes it's not going to be okay. You should let them know about that. You need to be upfront about that, being honest. Don't just tell them, no, your print's going to go through. I guarantee you it is. You know good and well the prints are going to get rejected. And they're going to rely off your information, and they're going to make some plans based on that one there, and the prints will get rejected. Now they come back to you twice as mad, 10 times more mad or upset. Just tell them up front, there's a chance your fingerprints might get rejected. Just be aware of that.
Yeah.
We're going to do the best we can. Tell them the truth.
I usually point out when I notice the low ridges, I show them. I said, see how in this finger you can see the ridges nice and clear, and then, or on the finger you may see partial. So I show them and they say, oh yes, and I explain that to them so they have some understanding. And I said, then you need to come back, we repeat it, and then you'll be fine because they're going to do a manual run of your name. And that way I said, I want you to be stressed. And I'm explaining this to you so you know what to expect. If you get that rejection letter, come back, we do it again. And then after that, they're going to do a manual run, a name run. And they appreciate that.
Understood. I just have to turn off my phone for a second here. I got my camera in here also. I'll make sure I'm looking at my phone from time to time there. All right. So that's right. Let's be honest with the folks. Tell them what's going on and move from there. But if you cannot be honest with your customers, you're not used to being upfront, or you got very thin skin, LiveScan is not for you. Ink card fingerprint is not for you. You're dealing with very unique customers out there. And trust me when I say this, there are some LiveScan cans and some LiveScan cameras out there that are trying to push your buttons.
Yep.
If you can't deal with certain people's personalities, you don't know how to address those situations, this is not the business for you. It's not the business for you. Anything else you could think of?
Well, on that note, I know sometimes people are having a bad day and they come in and they want to take it off, on you. So what I normally do, I continue to be myself. I continue to be as polite as I can. I totally ignore the rudeness or whatever they're doing. And I'm as pleasant as I can be. By the end of the fingerprinting, I would say 99% of those people turn around. Some are not, because you're not going to please everybody. And your goal is to do the best that you can. And that's all you can do. Be professional, respectful, and that's all you can do. Do your best.
That's true. A lot of folks think it's a shortcut doing business like this here. They think you jump in, make a shortcut, and be a billionaire the next day or something like that. If so, this is not the business for them. It's really not. Another thing I try to share with folks out there is their belief in the value in themselves or their business. If you think you're worth a couple of pennies and you're doing live scan fingerprinting, this is not the business for you. If you don't believe you have value in the service provided to your customers and you're too busy trying to undercut the market out there, you say, I'm going to do a live scan business here. The people down the street is charging a rolling fee of $15. When the rolling fee is what you're going to charge the customer to fingerprint them on the ink card, or your fee portion of a live scan service, not counting the government fees. So they're saying right down the street, they're charging a rolling fee of $15. I'm going to cut the mark, I'm going to charge 10. So I'm going to go ahead and do live scan. I'm going to be busy all day long fingerprinting. You know what? This is not the business for you. Or actually, no, it might be let me keep it real. Go ahead and do it. Charge $10. Matter of fact, be right next door to us. I promise you, you'll be busy all day being broke. I promise you that. Stay busy, be broke. Get productive, get paid. So go ahead and charge them those $10 if you want to. Please do, because we'll go ahead and get the better customers because of what you're doing. And we love folks like that out there. But don't expect to take a training course because our mindset's not like that. So if you want to charge $5 or $10 per person doing live scan, that's on you. But for me personally, this is not the business for you. You'd be so tired staying busy all day long, not focused on the concept that this is a business. You got one main phrase you get to be aware of having a business. And it's called the bottom line.
Yep.
If your bottom line stays red and you're charging $10 a person, this is not the business for you. If you don't understand the concept called the bottom line, that means your profit, your business growth, opportunities down the line, vacations for your family, peace of mind. I could go on and on and on. So your mindset has to be focused on being productive. If you
Correct.
want to devalue yourself because somebody say you're not worth that much, this is not the business for you. It's really not. You have to take pride and ownership and value yourself for what you're truly worth to the world out there and charge that particular service. Don't let someone else tell you how much you work for your business. I
And you're
won't do that.
giving quality work. Quality
Yes.
work is the key. A lot of people will call you, well, down the street they're charging this much. What are you telling me? 94. And I said, because that includes the government fee and the rolling fee. And well, down the street is 25. And I said, well, you just go down the street and have them take care of you. Because if that's all they're charging you, I would run over there. And then they go they go over there, they find out, oh, there's a government fee on top of that. You didn't tell me that. And then they either come to me or they do whatever they do and they're not happy and eventually they come running or back to me. Oh, I went over there, you know, but don't let them negotiate you down. What your fee is your fee, and they should have respect for that as you should have respect for it. That's your worth.
So if I understand correctly, don't be a pushover.
Yeah.
I like to twist things around a
In
little bit,
other
keep it
words,
real.
yeah.
And she's right about that there. They'll come to you sometime where they're going to put on you their value on your service. And something not be lying. They'll say, well, right down the street, they only charge me $25, like Patricia said. However, it might not be the truth.
No.
Or tell them what Patricia said. Well, if I was you, I'd run back over there and get it done. So being a pushover, if you are a pushover, the live scan or the ink card fingerprint business is not for you. If you're doing mobile service or plan to do mobile services and you're a pushover, the mobile fingerprinting business is not for you. Stay away. Run away from this industry if you're a pushover. Because you're not going to be successful being a pushover in this industry. You're not. You have to treat it like a business, like an organization, and keep it real. If they're going to run all over you, this is not the service you should be providing to the public. It's not. Be a rug mat instead. Be a floor mat. Let them run over you, walk all over you. Be a floor mat. That's not me. That shouldn't be you either. You're doing good, Patricia. What else you got up there? I got a few more, but I know you got some good tips up there too. Why they shouldn't do a
Well,
live scan.
on mobile jobs, make sure that you ask the proper questions, that you are fully prepared to take care of the job. A lot of times these days, because of COVID, they're not going to let you into their home, and that's understandable. But I had one Saturday, as a matter of fact, and he expected me to fingerprint him on the sidewalk. It was a very hot day on Saturday. The guy had hyperhidrosis, um, severe hyperhidrosis. His hands looked like he had put his hands in the water.
Mm-hmm.
And on top of it, he was wearing a black shirt, long sleeve. And on top of it, he was wearing a long plastic bag from shoulder to below the knees. He had been walking outside in the sun looking for me. I don't know why, but I go knock at the apartment, and they're not opening the door. She says, he's out there looking for you. And I was like, why? And I said, okay, he's down in the lobby. So I went down to the lobby. Nobody's there. I called her and I said, he's not here. Oh, he's on the street looking for you. So he was running back and forth on the street with hyperhidrosis, a bag over his body. So by the time he got to me, he was soaked and no fan. No, it was impossible. The table that I had to fingerprint was so low, but you have to keep your cool. You have to be professional. And the guy tells me you have to do it out here, and I said that's not going to happen because I have my equipment. I'm not going to put my equipment on the side of the street, focus on doing your fingerprints, and somebody walks off with my equipment. That's not happening. So you need to be assertive but yet professional, and you're in control because you're there to do the job. So we're doing it in the lobby. I got a box and I put it on top of the little coffee table that they had because it was too low and I was not going to hurt my back. So that raised it a little bit more. And then I did, and then I had paper towels and him holding the paper towels to dry his hands. And then I gave him time to cool off and made him take the plastic bag
Off his hands?
off his body. He had a long, clear plastic bag like a dress. I kid you
Oh,
not.
maybe it's a new style out there.
He's have a phobia of elevators. That's why he could not come to my office. He wouldn't admit it, but that's what it was. And then he also is germophobic. So in talking to him, he finally fessed up, yeah, you're right, And I said, okay, if this happens again, I need you to come down to my office and I'll meet you down in the lobby of my building. I will not make you come up, but you need to come to my building. Because I said, this situation here to fingerprint you, it's not very conducive to it. And I rather do it and you're nice and cool because we have air conditioning there for your condition. We need that. It's better for you. And he says, okay, I got it. I'll do that. But you communicate with the customer and you explain to them why so they understand and they don't think you're just being hard to deal with.
So what you're saying also, just then, you get to talk to people.
Yes. Communication is the key.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, folks, you heard it here today from Patricia, certain good points about why you should not join, or I should put why you should not become a LiveScan fingerprint operator or start your own business doing LiveScan fingerprinting or ink card fingerprinting. So I have to recap a couple of things we discussed today. I'm going to mix them up a little bit here. Right off the back, if you don't like to talk, fingerprinting is not for you. Now if you're unable to speak, there's things you could do. So I should change if you don't like to communicate with folks out there in the business. If you don't believe in proper communication to your customers, fingerprinting is not for you. It's not the business being to you. You need to know how to communicate with your customers before, during, and after. If you don't like to communicate with people, don't start a fingerprint business. Having a mindset of scarcity. If you choose to have a mindset of scarcity, that's fine. But be honest with you, the live scan industry is not for you. It's not. Constantly devaluing your self-esteem, yourself, and or your business. How you behave, how you treat yourself is a reflection of how you're going to treat the organization. How you are as a person is going to reflect how your business is going to be or how it is at this time. So don't devalue yourself nor the business, because if you have that mindset, it's going to reflect in your business or your future business. And fingerprinting business is not for you to be if you choose to be successful. And one of Patricia's favorites she talked about a lot here, I call it nickeling and diming. If you plan on being cheap all the time, you're not going to grow your business. If you want to do it yourself and don't want to pay anything at all, you would be busy, but you're going to stay broke. Your bottom line will reflect that also. So you need to stay focused if you want to do this where you need to have put processes and systems in place to make it work. Now, Patricia did give you guys some nuggets there too, and I'm sure 3 of those with you, and hopefully you guys picked them up. Cornelius lotion. This is lotion used to help you capture better quality fingerprints on applicants' hands who might need that type of lotion on their hands. She also mentioned appointments or a scheduling system. If you're too cheap, having a mindset like that where you don't want to implement some type of tool or some system to help you manage your workflow a lot better, like appointment scheduling system, be honest with you, don't do live scan fingerprinting. I'm just being honest with you. Unless you're going to do like a part-time gig, like once a month, where you just call you up and you fingerprint your friends and neighbors for free, that's fine. But if you really want to treat this like a business, you need to change your mindset and involve and invest in your business, at least having at least a few things, which includes a scheduling system. And one that she mentioned right here was pretty good. I think we touched on right here. Being a pushover. I have to paraphrase what she's saying right there. But if you're a pushover, when people walk all over you, the fingerprint industry is not for you if you plan to be successful in the industry. If you're a pushover, be a floor mat. That's your call, not mine. But some people see as a floor mat, they can walk all over you. If you want to increase your bottom line or go into a business of fingerprinting, being a pushover is not going to get you there easily.
They're not going to respect you.
That is for sure.
You're
that is true.
Respected. When they know you're in control, you're a professional, they respect you. They'll keep coming back to you because you earned their trust. And they know you communicate with them, you're personable, you're professional, and you keep to your calendar, and you're concerned with their time. They appreciate all that.
Makes a big difference.
They know that you have their concerns in mind.
It makes a big difference. It really does. Finally, where to go? Click the button right here. Being a pushover. Just like being, I think I said that already. No, letting people walk all over you. And be upfront. Not being upfront or honest. Very important. Any other things at all you have?
I suggest that they buy the necessary supplies to make their jobs as easy as possible, to expedite the process so you don't have to struggle. Invest in a fan, a portable fan that you take with you, because you never know who's going to have hyperhidrosis, and then you can deal with it. And it saves you so much time rather than just waiting for their hands to dry, because the more nervous they get, the worse the hyperhidrosis gets. So
that is true.
Invest in a portable fan to take with you on your mobile jobs, and to keep one in your office. Very important.
That is true. And that's the nuggets just gave you guys. That's the tip. That's a little nugget right there. Hope you were paying attention to that right there. For more information on how we're doing things like this here for the National LiveScan Association, become a member. Take some training programs, very good training programs. And to reschedule to speak to a member advisor, just go to LiveScan.chat. That is LiveScan.chat. To speak to member advisors. A free 15-minute consultation call. Take advantage of it. See if we get fit for your organization. We can show you how we can help you get started. If you like what you hear, move forward with this. No pain, no gain. But we're here for you. Also become a member if you choose to. Also, wrong button there. Let me fix that right now. All these fancy buttons down here sometimes amazes a brother here, but it's all good. Let me say that right there. At least when you just become a member. Become a member. Get you guys taken care of. Hi, Mom.
Grandma. Say
Can
hi.
you say hi? Tell Mom
hi,
you said hello.
Say hello. This is
How
Grandma.
you doing? Yep. Mom's like me. I'm the coolest technician around. Well, folks, I want to thank you for joining us today for the LiveScan Cafe show here. For more information, like I said, reach out to us at LiveScan.Cafe. Anything else, Patricia, for you?
That's it for me. I hope I was able to help out. And thank you for having me.
We get you next time, there. We got you coming.
And
All right, folks out there, take care.
bye.
Bye-bye. Now I'm supposed to push this button again. I'm always pushing the wrong button, but here it goes. I think this is it.
Uh-oh.
See you guys.
Okay, take care.
All
Bye.
right, bye-bye.